What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with another video. Before I get into the video, I'd like you to like, share, subscribe, and any questions, please put them in the comment section. And another disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. I am just a dumbass talking to a phone, giving you my humble opinion. What we're going to be talking about today is there's 5 OTC stocks that I've been doing some research on that I really like for not only short-term plays, but I like them for the long term. And again, I've prefaced before on this channel that I am not a long-term trader, but if I do see an opportunity in a stock or in a sector that I really like, I may hold on to these stocks for a little bit of time and swing them for maybe a month or two. These may be a couple of these may be a little longer than that. In fact, the first 2 that I'm talking about are in the augmented reality sector, and the reason I like these is, first and foremost, I've seen that analysts have said that the augmented reality area is an $8 billion industry at this moment. But over the next 3.5 to 4 years, this could be a $64 billion minimum industry. And so that's exponential growth on this in this sector. And there's 2 plays that I think are positioned really well. They're kind of like Zoom, and you've seen how Zoom has, with this whole CV-19 situation, how Zoom has had some great growth and some great gains over the past few months. Well, I think these 2 stocks are like Zoom on steroids. They're better than Zoom, and I believe they're positioned well in this augmented reality sector to really take off. The first stock that I'm talking about is Nextech AR Solutions, Nextech Augmented Reality Solutions. The ticker symbol is NEX. CF. Now, this stock closed at $6.14 on Friday, and keep in mind this stock is up from $1.50 in mid-June. So this stock has shot up pretty good over the last month, and in fact about 400% over the last month, and I see significant growth going into the future with this stock. The reason I like this stock over the next one that I'll be talking about, why this is the first stock I'm actually talking about, is because this stock is qualifying and has put in an application to qualify for the NASDAQ exchange. So if this stock gets accepted, which I do think it will, onto the NASDAQ exchange, you're going to see a lot of larger pools of capital getting put into this company. You're going to see ETFs, hedge funds, other funds, institutional investors, and larger investors getting involved with this stock if they see growth in it. Where being in the OTC markets, a lot of these investors will not get involved with the company. So I believe this company has huge parabolic growth in it over the next couple of years. Now, there was an interview on Proactive News with Evan Gappelberg, the CEO of this company. So that's where I got this information, where they were actually put in the application to be listed on the NASDAQ. And what they do is they do virtual conferencing with their Inferno platform. And it's kind of, like I said, like Zoom to the next level. And what I like about this company is they're very cash efficient, and they're positioned well for the growth in this growing sector. So I think that this company is positioned, like I said, very good to have some great gains. It has been a very hot stock over the last month, and I see this projection growing. Now, for me, I'd like to see a little bit of a pullback before I jumped into this stock, so I'll be watching it very, very closely over the next couple days, couple weeks, and maybe couple months to start building a position in this company. The next company I'm going to be talking about is Imagine AR. IPNFF. Now, this is another augmented reality play similar to the first one. This company closed at 28 cents on Friday, and this is up from 5 cents in mid-June. Now, this stock is, I think, in a position to buy a little bit quicker than the other one. And not that it's a better company. I see a little bit better opportunity in the first company, but I do like this company. This stock went up to 35 cents and has pulled back since, and is now at 28 cents. So I said the pullback has already happened on this company. So this may be a good time to jump into this company, in my opinion. Another augmented reality play, and they also had an interview because they were highlighting this sector on that Proactive what was it called, Proactive News, and so they had both of these CEOs on there talking in separate interviews. The actual CEO of this company is Alan Paul Silverstein. He detailed how they have contracts with the Florida schools. They partnered with the Broward Education Foundation And in that, they had Florida, some celebrities, Florida and Dwayne Wade and others promoting this company as well too. They have a contract with Slap It On for 5 years. So they have a 5-year contract with them, with North Highland Consulting Company, Gage Nation, and they also have contracts with casinos in Vegas. And well, along with the first company, this company's financials are very good. I do see exponential growth. So if you're looking at an industry that in a sector that has almost 8 to 10 times growth over the next 4 years, I think these companies are positioned perfectly to take that ride along up with it and also have great gains in it. So the first two companies that I do mention again are NEXCF and IPNFF, both found on the OTC exchange. The third company that I'll be talking about and detailing is called Cooler Tech, KULR. Now this company is trading right now at $1.56. It's up from 56 cents from the same amount of time, mid-June. So this is 300% the gains that you could have experienced in this time. This company is a small, slight play on the electric vehicle sector. Now, we've all had that situation where we've had cell phones and the batteries got so hot we've had to turn the phone off. You've seen where people are vaping and the vape's blown up and blown their nose and their lips off. I mean, you've seen some of these situations where people have really gotten injured with batteries overheating and getting hot and exploding. Now, this company uses carbon fiber to cool batteries. And what I like about this company is that they're positioned well to actually be used in these electric vehicle plays. Not only are they used in electric vehicles, but they're also being tested in electronic airplanes. So electronic vehicles, electronic airplanes, and one of the main things is they're being tested and used in the International Space Station. This is probably the most expensive real estate in the universe right now. Being used in the International Space Station. That means this is a very reputable company, that they're being seen by the United States government and other governments as something that they may need in order to protect these batteries that they're using. So being that the electronic vehicle sector, electronic airplane, like I spoke about in a former video, with everybody trying to move away from fossil fuels and move more towards clean energy, this company could be positioned very well to grow in that. Now, the one thing that I don't like about this company is that the trading volume is kind of low. Last I saw on Friday is that this company traded about 200,000 shares, a shade under 200,000 shares. I'd like to see a little more volume and a little more steam get put into this company before I do jump in, but this is a play that I will be watching very closely. Now, the last two stocks I will be talking about are more in the CV19 area, and I think they're going to be garnering growth because of the CV19. The first company I will be talking about is called TPT Global Tech. Excuse me, TPT Global Tech, and the ticker symbol is TPTW. TPTW. It's TPT Global Tech. TPTW. Now, this might be my favorite company out of all five right now. Reason being is that this company is involved in the broadband, and let me just, before I get into what the company does, they traded at a shade under 7 cents on Friday. So it was 0.0691 is what they closed it on Friday, down a little bit from 7 cents at the highs. This company has a market cap of about 400,000. And now, back in the first quarter of 2019, the revenues for this company were 161,000. The last quarter, the revenues were $2.4 million. So that's exponential growth. That's huge growth for this company. And with the market cap of about 400,000, I see this company worth right now, without any growth at this very moment, as about $12 to $15 million. So you could see that the stock price is very undervalued for what this company is worth. So if the market cap is worth 400,000, and I believe they're worth about 12, possibly 15 million, there's quite a bit of room going into this stock. We're talking a stock that's 7 cents right now that should be probably worth about 40, 45, 50 cents. So there's a lot of growth in this company. What they do is they do broadband and mobile 4G and 5G. They're involved obviously in telecommunications. They're involved in medical tech and product distribution and media content. So they have a lot of different angles that they play. Their CEO is an African American man named Stephen Thomas, very high profile CEO, very educated man who knows his business, knows what he's talking about, and that actually helps out because we've seen what's happened over the past couple months with some of these African American owned and African American led companies. That with this whole BLM movement, you've seen a lot of money being poured into these companies for support. Now that's not why I like them, but that is a plus. One of the reasons that caught my eye about this company was they just produced something called Quick Lab. And Quick Lab is an actual mobile CV-19 testing and monitoring lab. This is a small lab that can be used in hospitals, can be used in sports stadiums, can be used in concert halls, can be used just about anywhere. It's a small mobile lab for testing and monitoring for CV-19. So when you have people going in and people going out, they'll be testing and monitoring these people to see if they'll be allowed in, or if there'll be many different uses for this Quick Lab. And being that they have just produced this Quick Lab, I see a lot of growth going into this company. They could be contracted, like I said, for sports stadiums, hospitals, doctors' offices, concert halls, and fairgrounds, venues, and things of that nature, where a lot of people will be congregating and coming in. They can do a quick test. Now, another thing I like about this Quick Lab is that it can be sterilized. They have mechanisms in this Quick Lab to sterilize it very quickly. So you're not going to be having sick people come in and contaminating this, and then they have to go in and clean it. No, this thing has self-sterilization properties to it. So I'm really excited about this company, and like I said, it trades at a little under 7 cents. This is something that I'll be looking to possibly get in very quickly. Even for a short-term trade and for a long-term hold. So this has me really excited. And this company again, TPTW. The final company that I'll be talking about is called TOMZ. TOMZ. This company actually traded at $1.54, and this company's up quite significantly over the past month, even the last 2 months, down from the 40-50 cent range. So this company has been gaining a lot of steam. What they do is they have a Steramist equipment, which is sterilizing. So this can be used in sports stadiums, and just like the last company, they can be used in all different venues where a large amount of people come in, or even on sidewalks and buildings and everything. This product can be used and has been used to sterilize for any viruses or anything that needs to be disinfected. Now, I'm not going to get into too much detail about this stock. This stock, the ticker symbol is TOMZ. Now, there's another channel, and you're not going to hear me talking about many other channels on this, but I'm very impressed with this channel. This young man, he has a high stock acumen at a very young age, and is very impressive the way he breaks down a stock and the way he actually goes about doing his research. And it looks like he's been calling out very good plays and has been very successful. I've been very impressed with this young man. And the channel is called The Stock Watch. The Stock Watch. And the video that he talks about this company is Best Penny Stock to Buy Now. So I'd like you to go check out his channel, subscribe to his channel, and check out that video. And then again, this is TOMZ. I do appreciate you watching this video. Those are the 5 stocks. In fact, I'll just mention the 5 stocks quickly again. The stocks are IPN, FF, TOMZ, TPTW, and NEXCF. I was about to look it up, but I don't have to. I remember the stocks. So these are 5 stocks that I'll be looking to possibly build positions in over the next few months, and I see tremendous growth in these companies over the next couple months and possibly couple years. So I'll be coming out with my weekly watch list later on today, and then I'll also have another video detailing 2 plays that I'm going to be watching that are obviously they'll be on my stock watch, but they're 2 plays that I'm going to be very cautious about, but looking because I see potential in them. So thanks for watching again. Like, share, subscribe, leave any comments below, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much.